Hello Scorpios, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended to be about. And we are taking a look at their current feelings towards you. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you. We are going to start with a couple of these for some overall energies, and you already did have one pop out for you. And then we're going to jump right into your tarot. The one that came out for you, it says the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. We have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. And this can be true whether it's male or female. Gender does not matter here. Wow, we have mother wounds at the bottom of the deck. So could definitely be. Now, you could be very affected, maybe both of you are here by, your childhood, things that have went on with your family. Maybe it's just this person, just take it how it applies for you. But I definitely feel like it's a lot of past energy. So and I kind of feel like it's both. I got to be honest with you, Scorpio. I feel like this person is, and maybe you as well, just take it how it applies, could be heavily infected by your childhoods. Maybe that was something that kind of brought you guys together too, is there was this understanding of one another. But I also feel like there's this energy of someone being very affected by their childhood, but also by the past between the two of you as well. So a lot of past, and it's interesting because you have a lot of past energy coming up, and then you also have this future energy, right? There's almost something about that future energy that it's giving kind of like Seven of Cups energy, where it's like especially with the daydreaming. It's like in fantasizing, I'm daydreaming about a future with you, but there's something about that feels a little bit unrealistic, and it feels more like just a fantasy and something that's not, something we're actually trying to solidify here, or maybe they are. We'll have to see. So we're going to jump into your tarot here. How is Scorpio currently being viewed by this person? How is Scorpio currently being viewed by this person? We have the Tower. That is your energy, Scorpio. Got Mars energy showing up. So I do feel like there could be some kind of action, Scorpio, that you have taken that this person is still kind of reeling from. Or it's like something has come into their awareness, and it's been a bit of a jolt. Now, some of you, this could just be maybe you're detaching. Maybe you've ended things. Maybe there's been some kind of situation that's happened here between the two of you. If it's that there has just been a tower between the two of you in the past, maybe it's simply, Scorpio, that you're no longer trying to hold it up brick by brick or put it back together. Maybe there has something that has shifted in the way that you're showing up. They're viewing this as the way that something has been is no more. Something has definitely shifted here, okay? And that's a realization that they're having here, is that something has shifted. The way that things have always been between the two of you, that dynamic, or the way that you've always shown up, that has changed here. Now, the challenge for them when it comes to you. We have the Four of Swords. So one, I feel like they're just not at peace with the way that things are between the two of you right now. They're feeling really unsettled. It's almost like Yeah, very unsettled. And I do feel like they're really thinking about things, but not being able to get to a sense of peace with the situation. Very unhappy with the dynamic the way that it is right now. And for some of you, what could have shifted is with this Four of Swords, it can be a card of, maybe the communication has changed. Maybe there's less communication, or you're just not showing up as invested as you once were. Maybe you have gone silent. Maybe there's no contact or communication. And that is, the shift that this person is experiencing, but they're having a hard time with it. Okay. They're not able to get to a sense of peace. They're feeling very unsettled. They're struggling with this silence here, or with this shift in communication. Could be a separation. How is this person feeling about Scorpio right now? We have the Ten of Wands. So it feels very heavy for them. It does. It feels very heavy. And they could feel very lonely or isolated. There's something here. Maybe you're their person here, Scorpio. You're the person that they go to talk about things with or share things with. Maybe you've always been that person for them. Because I kind of feel like here without the communication or with the pullback, somebody feels like they're dealing with this situation on their own. And they could also just feel like, you're not as invested. Maybe they're the ones wanting this future now, but they could feel like maybe you don't feel the same way that you once did. It definitely feels like it feels very difficult and very heavy for this person. I feel like they're really struggling here with the silence or with the shift. Could feel like there's a lot of obstacles as well in the way for you guys. Tell me about this Tower. I see the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so somebody feels very restricted, like this shift has happened and they feel like there's nothing that they can do about it. It's like it feels very powerless. They feel like it's just out of their hands, like they're watching this shift take place, right? Whether it's a separation, whether it's, you not being as invested or you not feeling the same way anymore, whether it's the silence or the shift in the communication, and they feel like there's nothing that they can do. It's kind of like watching a train wreck and just not being able to do anything about it, and that's kind of how it's coming through. And somebody does feel very restricted. This could also be like maybe somebody feels unable to reach you in some way, whether there's a block in communication or whether it's just that they feel like they don't know how to get through to you. So someone's really in their head, Eight of Swords, a lot of anxiety. Someone's feeling, thinking about the situation constantly, wanting to change things from the way that they are, the dynamic of the way that it is, but not feeling like they're able to. So taking a look at the Four of Swords, we have the Empress. Somebody's not able to get to a sense of peace with the way that things are because they still see the potential. They still want to create something here with you. The Empress is creation, growth, abundance, beauty. I also do feel like this person does view you as like their ideal partner, like the one that they want here. So it's very hard for this person to get to a place of just accepting things as they are. And for some of you, you may have been the person, like I said, who's always been there for them and who's always shown up for them, because the Empress is like nurturing, caring, loving, supportive. And, they're really feeling the lack of that without your energy. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. We have the Emperor. So we have the Empress and the Emperor right next to each other. Those are divine counterparts. They are meant for each other. So I do kind of feel that here, where this person, now you may not feel the same way. Maybe you do, Scorpio, and it's just been too much that's happened. But this person does feel like you are like their person, their counterpart here. I also do feel that the Emperor energy is like really wanting to get into control over the situation. Somebody feels like things are heading in a direction or in a space that they don't want it to be, and it's like really struggling to try to get the situation back under control, and feeling very powerless, feeling like it's very much out of their hands. I also feel here with the Emperor, the Emperor can be a very protective energy, so it's somebody really wanting to protect this vision, or especially that vision of the future like we talked about earlier. Somebody's like really wanting to protect this but not knowing how. We're going to go ahead and, I see the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but for others of you, things could have gotten, there could be like an attachment here. I want to say it like that. There could be some kind of attachment, and it could feel like something that's been very difficult for both of you, maybe, definitely for this person, maybe for both of you. I kind of feel for both of you, Scorpio, and then hard to kind of break free from, feeling like you're unable to break free from it. You could have been in a cycle with this person as well. Like maybe this is something that you've been trying to move away from for a while because something hasn't changed, something hasn't shifted, and it could have gotten to kind of an unhealthy space here. But we're going to take a look and see how this person is moving forward. I see the King of Pentacles. And I see the Ten of Cups. I don't feel like somebody's going to be giving up on this anytime soon, Scorpio. I really don't. The King of Pentacles energy, still feeling very committed to this, still holding on to this, still feeling like this is what they want for the long term. They could be just wanting to stabilize it. Somebody dreams about a family with you here, Scorpio, or dreams about a future with you here. And I don't feel like this person is going to give up anytime soon. I just got to be honest with you. Scorpio, for you, I feel like, and it's going to resonate a little differently for all of you, if your feelings and stuff have shifted, I think it's because of everything that you've experienced in this connection, because I definitely do feel like with that Devil, with that Ten of Wands, I feel like this has been a very intense and very painful connection, and I feel like there was a lot put into it to the point where there just wasn't anything left to give, because Scorpios do go all in, with their heart, with their effort, with all of it, their energy. And, I do kind of feel like you did that for so long, Scorpio, that there just wasn't anything left to give here. And, it shifted the dynamic. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio. The signs I'm seeing, I see Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. And everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.